Look at this huge short rib plate. This is one of few monster dishes that you're gonna find at one of the most popular Hawaiian restaurants in Maui. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am here in Maui once again in Kihei because I'm gonna be checking out one of the most rockin' restaurants you're gonna find on the island. Behind me in this little corner is The Kitchen. According to Yelp, this is the highest rated Hawaiian restaurant in all of Maui. Now I'm not talking about of all restaurants on Maui, but a restaurant that serves casual sit-down Hawaiian comfort food. So this is the video I encourage you to stick all the way to the end of, especially if you're looking for this kind of food in Hawaii, in Maui, because I'm gonna show you some of the awesome dishes you can order here at one of the most acclaimed restaurants on this island. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, because it posts these food and travel videos weekly you don't wanna miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be heading into the restaurant, and wow, there's actually quite a lot of people in there already. That's a good sign.
So 20 years ago, I just wanted to make decent food with bigger portions. Maui always had tiny food, which was really good, but the food was always, a little bit too small. I think when you come to the kitchen, I've been eating local food for 50 years of my life. I know what it's supposed to taste like, smell like, all of that kind of stuff. So with that combination and our staff, which is just excellent, I just think you get a wonderful experience here. And that's what makes it happen. A combination of our decent food and our staff that is excellent.
Now, based on what I'm seeing on the menu, it all looks like Hawaiian food. You see, you got their spam musubi, and you even have something like deep fried musubi, which I heard is really one of their most popular things. So yes, of course, I'm gonna get it. And they have their plates, which are very popular here, like their teriyaki chicken. And I heard these are very popular here. The kalbi ribs, Hawaiian plate, local moko. It all sounds very good. As well as even the garlic noodles, also another one of their hit items. So it's safe to assume that if it's in the red section, that means you have to order it. Wow, even more back here. Look, you can get mixed plate, the kitchen bento box, and all these very nice beverages from fountain soda all the way to even canned peach tea. Okay, I'm digging it all.
Okay, so this is your order, that you guys ordered. Deep fried musubi, very popular. We're probably gonna sell out in by 6:15 our time. Local moko, which is always the favorite, even for the guests. Hawaiian plate, another favorite. Kalbi ribs, our #1 seller, and our garlic noodle, also a #1 seller. So,
all right, what do we have here?
that's the kalua for the katu kalua combo.
Wow, it's very soft.
Yeah, the katu is the kalua is very tender. It's so easy. It's just water and Hawaiian salt. Correct temperature. You just not condense it down in the oven. It's easier.
So that's the local moko. You're making the eggs.
Just the gravy, the hamburger steak. This is what makes our hamburger steak good, because we render it in the gravy. So the gravy is already good, but the fat from those burgers render inside. It makes it even tastier.
So this is the garlic noodle.
This is just sun noodle. It's a pancit noodle that we use. Okay. I don't want to give away all the secrets right now.
Okay.
Okay? But it's just this, look. Oyster sauce.
All right, this is how you make the garlic noodle, right?
Garlic noodle.
All right.
Show you, right there, boom. Right? Okay? Little thought, the key is your pan has to be hot. You cannot, have a medium hot pan. And that's what you're doing, just letting everything, kind of bind together. And this is the garlic, pureed garlic. You have to give a generous amount because this is going to soak into the noodle.
Wow, looks great. Yeah, I see it. There we go.
And this is just going to come off right here.
And it's finished.
Do you see how simple that was?
It looks pretty simple.
This used to take us like 7 minutes when we're not as good as this. Now we got this down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, and there's a piece of chicken on top?
Piece of chicken on there.
All right. Woo! Look at that.
You taking that? Yep.
Yeah, that looks super good. That's like the perfect way to cook short ribs. And this is one of the popular foods that you can eat in Hawaii is casual Hawaiian comfort food. Like I said, highest rated one for dine-in. And from what I heard, they use really high quality ingredients and the portions are big. It's really monster sized portions. And if you guys like big portions, then for sure, this is a restaurant you cannot miss. I like big portions. I'm super excited. So let's do it. Now this is the one that you don't find too often. Everybody gets it here. Deep fried musubi. It's the signature dish. So it's classic Spam musubi that's breaded and deep fried with homemade teriyaki sauce. Featured on Bizarre Food. Okay, life experience right over here. Tastes just like a Spam musubi, but the way it's coated, it's almost like eating, you know, like panko shrimp, like kind of like that, but just with that layer all around the Spam musubi. I mean, I'm not like the biggest Spam fan, but I do enjoy it from time to time. And this one, since it's fried, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's good. It's like really savory taste, and then it's crunchy on the outside. So very tasty, good for sharing too. If you had to order one noodle dish on the menu, I think it's this one, the garlic noodles. Stir-fried noodles sauteed in oyster sauce, shoyu, freshly minced garlic, topped with signature teriyaki sauce and green onions. Yep, it is one of their popular things here. You'll find it in a lot of Asian restaurants. And they have it here at this Hawaiian restaurant. How exciting, right? It's an extremely tasty noodle dish. And you know, I had garlic noodles in many places. Like I've had them in Vietnamese restaurants. I've had them, you know, in even like Chinese restaurants. But I think this might be the first time I've had it in a Hawaiian restaurant. But I like it though, because noodles are very chewy, very garlicky, and that makes all the difference because it's called garlic noodle, right? Oh yeah, I would totally order this one again. Okay, kind of like a thin sweet soy saucy flavor. I guess you got to have some protein on these noodles, right? I mean, even if the chicken was not on it, if it's just the noodles, it'll still be great. Great, great. Yes, one of the best garlic noodles I think I've had in any restaurant. They also have drinks on the menu. No alcoholic beverages, but you can get a nice iced tea. And I need it because I've been out on the road all day doing a lot of activities, so I'm very, very tired and thirsty. Refreshing. That's passion fruit flavor. They have a few different ones on the menu you can get. You'll find this in Korean restaurants too, of course, but it's also a very popular Hawaiian food. 16 ounces of tender beef short ribs marinated in homemade teriyaki Korean chili sauce and char-broiled. That sounds so good. And it was also featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. That is something, right? That means this is such a good dish then. And it comes with side. You got the fried dumplings, the mac salad, as well as some rice, and some of this little veggies like kimchi, cucumber, and some grated radish. If I had to pick between Hawaiian and Korean, I mean, obviously Korean, right? But I do enjoy the idea of eating the short ribs in Hawaiian restaurants too. It's sweet and it's smoky. Good flavor, it's grilled, good marination, and they give you a lot. You see? A lot. You're definitely going to get a lot of food. Now I want to tell you that the food here is not considered cheap eats. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but I do admit that for what they charge, they give you quite a big portion of like everything, from the mixed plates to the Hawaiian plates to even the short rib platter. So you can actually have this food, maybe take it to go and eat it again the next day. I mean, it's really good for two people. That's a great thing, right? And this one is the Loco Moco, another one of their best sellers, popular Hawaiian food. So it's grilled 10-ounce homemade lean ground beef patty, topped with 2 eggs, onions, and homemade brown gravy over white rice. You'll find it in a lot of Hawaiian restaurants, and a lot of people say they make the best Loco Moco, but people have said that this one is really good here. I mean, for sure, visually, it's very impressive. It's big, it's made fresh, especially the egg on top, and it's filled with so much gravy. I love it. Gravy and a lot of rice. That is like top Loco Moco. Everything about it is so good. Like the taste of the eggs, the thick hamburger meat, the yolk, the gravy sauce, house special gravy sauce, along with all the rice. This is the definition of comfort food. I'm telling you, I think this is one of the best Loco Mocos I've had in any Hawaiian restaurant. Wow, I'm enjoying this restaurant so far. Everything has been such a surprise. Ooh, this one is quite a beast. So this is their mixed plate. It has chicken katsu, breaded mahi-mahi, teriyaki chicken, and teriyaki beef, served with rice and mac salad, potato mac salad. See, it's hiding back there. I see you guys. The mixed plate is pretty insane too. I bet even 3 people could eat this one. I haven't had a chicken katsu in a long time. It's one of my favorite Asian foods, actually. I used to eat chicken katsu all the time when I was younger. I don't eat it as much these days, but it brings back so many good memories. Oh man, perfectly fried fish. It's so crispy, kind of airy too. I'm enjoying this. Now this is the one you get if you're like wanting meat and a lot of fried meat on it. And I guess this is kind of like their version of teriyaki beef. Okay. I think one of the advantages of using thin meat is that it can really absorb the sauce. It's like sweet, a little salty. It's packed with flavor. Yes, it's a very crowded place here. So you'll hear people talking and crying. It's part of the whole restaurant experience. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. This is the Hawaiian plate. I think this is the most traditional mixture you can find at this restaurant. So it's kind of like luau food that's served here in this nice casual restaurant. So this includes the pork laulau, kalua pork. It's served with rice, along with some lomi salmon and poi. You see that right there? Oh yeah. And some mixed greens and potato macaroni salad. Here we go. By the way, I am gonna go to a luau very soon. You'll see it. Tastes just like something out of a luau buffet. Yeah, that is the kalua pork. And you know, kalua porks, I've noticed that a lot of them make it pretty salty. And this one is not really that different. It is a little bit on the salty side, but it does have flavor though. It's so tender. Like this is really, I think, such a perfect texture of kalua pork. You see that? Oh yeah. Do you see how tender and fluffy it is? Oh, so nice, right? Oh man. This one is so good too. Lau Lau, this is like one of my favorites right here. Why does this one remind me so much of a dim sum dish? I mean, it really does. You know that one with the sticky rice wrapped in the lotus leaf? Has such an earthy flavor. And those taro leaves are also so soft. Yes, anytime you hear the word soft or tender, that means it's like A+. There's even poi here too. I'm telling you, this is really like a luau experience. Have you guys ever had poi before? It's very creamy, and there's not really much flavor. I would say it's kind of an acquired taste. So I don't know if bland is really the right word, but it definitely tastes like kind of like milky, creamy, earthy. So it's not sweet or salty, even though you could make it like that. I'm not gonna ignore this kimchi. I wanna try it, see what it's like here. Oh, it's good. Tastes just like out of a Korean restaurant. Sour, spicy, flavor spot on. When you come to non-Korean restaurants, it's always a hit or miss with kimchi. I mean, I think it's a miss most of the time, but it definitely tastes pretty legit here. Wow, spicy. Maybe I'll cool it off with some of this potato salad. The mac potato salad is very popular in Hawaii too, so you're gonna find it as a side dish in just about everything. Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest potato or mac salad fan, but from an objective standpoint, I suppose this is a very good one because it's made the way it's supposed to be made, so no complaints about it. Yeah, this place is the real deal. Now I see why it's so highly rated on Yelp. So when you're here on the island of Maui, travel to Kihei, come to this restaurant. Hopefully you'll get here early before this big line because there's a reason why it's popular. It's pretty good food. All right, guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to give a shout out once again to the awesome owner, Les, as well as the awesome cook, Furman. So when you come to this restaurant, if you see them, tell them you saw this video and they're going to take really good care of you, right?
Yes, come on down.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next Hawaii adventure.